It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. On this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the quarantine zone set from filming of The Last of Us. Now, we already did cover this a while back, but recently what fans have discovered is that you can actually see the quarantine zone set in 3D on Google Earth, which is extremely interesting. So I'm gonna go in Google Earth and kind of take a look and compare it to some of the pictures that have come out and kind of put the pieces together to have a better look at what the quarantine zone is gonna look like. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break it all down. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that, let's get right into it. So of course, they've been doing a lot of filming for The Last of Us in Calgary, Canada, which is actually the city that I live in, and I've been able to visit set a few times in the past and capture some pretty cool behind the scenes footage and photos. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. We also have a lot of videos where I compile pictures and footage that other fans captured and make predictions and speculations based on what we can see. Now, when it comes to the quarantine zone set, we did get a few pictures a while back and looked at it. We can see that right there. And in the background, obviously we have the 3D Google Earth shot, which we're going to take a closer look at in just a little bit. But this is the Google Earth shot, obviously a screenshot of it right now. We can actually see the entrance is right here, and it looks pretty awesome. I mean, we'll get a better look at it when I go to Google Earth and load it up, but this just looks pretty cool from afar, just being able to see it in 3D like this. I'm also going to put images of the behind the scenes side by side as I'm going through it, so you have a good idea what we're looking at. So of course we have Calgary right here. So if we zoom in, we can see a better shot. So this is actually the downtown core area, and the set location for the quarantine zone is basically right outside the core downtown area. So if we zoom in right here, that's where the quarantine zone set is. Obviously this is still in 2D, but we do see just how massive the location really is that they were filming at. So now if we go to a 3D shot of it, we can see it in all of its glory. It's pretty awesome. I'll zoom in a little bit more in a little bit and show you where in this place the entrance of the quarantine zone is and so on. But this is just a pretty good shot of a 360 around the area where they were doing the filming for that and where the set location for the quarantine zone was. Alright, so this is a closer 3D shot of the quarantine zone set, so we can see the entrance right here. I'll put some screenshots so you can see what this actually looks like, but this is pretty cool. I mean, that's the sort of bridge that we see in the pictures, and obviously there's a lot of equipment around for the production. And we can see if we zoom in, the welcome is right there. And I'm assuming that the inside area right here corresponds to those images from the inside of the quarantine zone set that we looked at in the past. But also we do see that there's a lot more going on. I mean, there is an area right here with a blue screen netting right here. So they're gonna do some sort of CGI or post-production work in this area, maybe to add in some damage to the building or something like that. And we also do see a little bit of that in these areas as well, which corresponds to also the picture that we looked at. And also there's some things going on here. I mean, we haven't seen a picture of this area, but it looks like this is also going to be used for some sort of a scene taking place during the quarantine zone. This looks like it might be like a fountain. Not sure exactly what this is going to be, but it looks like it's going to be something major. Obviously, right here, there's not much because it's not blocked off. If it was going to be used for something, they would have probably blocked it off, just like they did with these areas. But if we kind of look around a little bit more, we can see that there's not much else going on. I mean, it looks like this is going to be mostly indoors. Like they might be doing a lot of filming indoors, because there's a large building right here, and it looks like the majority of what they might be doing for the quarantine zone story might be inside. I mean, they might do a little bit outside in this area, but the majority of it is probably going to be inside this particular building. But that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much else to talk about. There's not much else in the background either. It's mostly just this front area, and also this particular building seems to be the focus as well. Something that they're going to be utilizing for a lot of indoors filming. But that's pretty much it. I mean, looks pretty awesome. I'm definitely excited to see how this is going to translate into the TV adaptation. In the video game, it was pretty cool, but we didn't really see a lot of the quarantine zone. We saw a little bit of it. But based on the set location, at least, they might be slightly expanding that, which is definitely awesome. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.